Wow, that's it. Wow. Amazing. So, assuming that happens, Soul Reaver is how many years later? Or what's like is Soul Reaver the next one chronologically? I know it's the next one release date, but is Soul Reaver like the next one that happens in the canon? Or is it like the later like Legacy of Kain Blood Omen? Because you know how like there's like a different game. At least 1,000? Okay, wow. So it's like a totally different story, but Kain is still around, which is hilarious. Just chilling, drinking out the goblet, right? Right? Yeah. Just like world's ending. I'm a god. Peace out. All right, y'all. GG. Can I get some GGs for that? I really appreciate y'all coming with me through that journey. This game is great. I wouldn't say this is a perfect game. I don't know what a perfect game is. Just kidding. Bomb Rush Cyberpunk is a perfect game. Um, but I really enjoyed this. I really enjoyed this. Like total vampire fantasy. Even more so than Symphony of the Night, because in this game you have to worry about the moon phase. You have to worry about, the sun, the rain, the snow. You have to like constantly drink blood to keep alive. This game really does put you in the shoes of a vampire, and I think that is pretty fucking awesome. I wish I would have grown up with PS1, but other than going to friends' houses and, store demo kiosks, I had N64. I had Genesis and N64 and, like, Game Boy. And I think NES at that time. And looking back, I think this would have been, like, mind-blowing at the time. Dude! It said dude. He rules for a millennium. Wow. Wow. Wow, wow. Yeah, I really enjoyed this quite a bit. There still are like 2 or 3 extra dungeons I can do, optional dungeons, like the lightning dungeon. But the thing is, you have to go there exactly precisely on a full moon, and that's not guaranteed every night, obviously, because it's a full moon. So I think it's only, well, I don't know when a full moon comes. I should know this, but I have forgotten over the years. How often is a full moon? Every month? You don't know that you ever did those? I almost did one because it was like almost a full moon, but then the daylight came and it was 2 nights in a row before it was another full moon, and nothing happened. It didn't become a full moon. It just stayed on that one part every 28 days. Right, every month. So put it this way. I had a blast with this. It took me, what, 3 streams? 4 streams? I have to look back. But, I had a blast with this. Easily a 20-hour game, and I haven't even done the extras. There's like 2 or 3 extra dungeons. There's also a bunch of spirit forges that I did not find, and all of their back doors as well. They all have secret back doors, so you can warp around the whole world to get all the stuff. There's a couple hidden areas I didn't get on the map, and yeah, I mean, there's more to this game. Am I gonna do it? Perhaps. Maybe that. I mean, I don't feel like I necessarily need to do that on stream. I feel pretty good. Like, I feel pretty good beating this now, like, what I've done with it. So, yeah, after this, I'll take a little break. We'll come back. I'll have the Xbox set up, and we're going to start Sunset Overdrive, which is a totally different vibe of a game. You gotta love this scream they put in here. I think it's right here. I love it. I love that there's just like a scream built into the soundtrack. There are things about this game that are kind of like, it's almost like they took it too seriously sometimes, but it's that commitment, it's that passion in the game development that you can feel in every aspect of the game. Sometimes you might get, mobbed by enemies and put into a corner. Sometimes there may be some placement of your character that, makes something cheap or cheesy. But I think overall this game has so much good going for it that any of the flaws or any of the sort of like, this is a game from 1996, like, any of that stuff doesn't really matter. Like, I had a blast with this. This was great. I didn't know that I was gonna beat it tonight. I thought there was gonna be like 3 more dungeons or something. One month a year we'll have 2 full moons. Yeah, that makes sense.